Hello again. Well, last time we cut out a shelf for the coffee table out of a piece of sheet steel, but I'm not really very happy with how it looks, so I'm going to think of some way to make it look a little bit better. So I'm actually thinking in the shelf it might be nice to cut a series of holes as a bit of a sort of decoration and make it a little bit more interesting. So um, I'm going to go ahead and mark a pattern of holes on this sheet of steel with a pencil, and then we can cut them out. So what I've done, you might be able to see, is marked across diagonally from each corner to give me a centre point, and then dropped a line square down through that centre point, and then hole punched the centre obviously, and then 50mm intervals down each leg and also on these straights. So we're ready for some drilling. Well, the first thing to do is to drill some pilot holes, and we're fantastically lucky here because the throat on my pillar drill seems to be exactly the distance to the centre of this piece of steel, and that's pure luck. I haven't measured that at all, so yeah, the gods are with us today, I think. Yeah, so there's my pattern of holes. Now, obviously, I want them somewhat bigger than that. And what I'm going to use, instead of a hole saw, I'm going to use this tank cutter. And that's got a 10mm bolt that goes through the centre. So I'm going to enlarge these holes to 10.5mm just to give a nice easy hole for the tank cutter to go through. Right, so here we go, now to enlarge all those holes for the tank cutter. Righto, well this is my little tank cutter, so let's see how it goes and how it looks with all these holes cut out with this. So it's just a two-part thing. You just pop the little cutting tool on the back, press this through, tighten it up, and then just tighten it all the way. Your hexagon keys then. A bit tighter. We can just pull it through and job done. Now just got to do the rest. Have a bit of tea first though. Right, well, I'm actually pretty pleased with that. That's pretty slick, isn't it? It's like some sort of mad weight-saving speed part for a coffee table. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, I like it. It's good. It's good. Well, there it is, mocked up roughly how it's going to look. In order to tack it up, I'm just holding it in place with the angle magnets there. Right, I'm just going to go ahead and put a few tacks in just to hold it. Okay, well what I'm going to do is, because this isn't really structural at all, as much as any of a coffee table is structural, I'm just going to put a series of tacks in, probably just another maybe 3 on each side, one in the middle, then one in the middle of each middle, and call that a job, and that'll save on my MIG welding wire as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Well, that went okay, I think. You might have noticed I had to put a little magnet underneath here because this started to bow up slightly with the heat distortion from the welding, but I think it's come out okay. I'll show you. There you go, look. I reckon that's fine. I'm going to run a grinder over those just a little bit and clean them up a touch, and then we'll decide what to do next, because I haven't really planned this far. Well, here we go. I'm liking the progress on this. It's looking very good, I think. Well, I think so anyway. If you don't, then feel free to let me know in the comment section. Now we've got to clean this up somehow, I guess. Well, that's all for now. If you enjoyed it, press like, subscribe if you want to see some more, and ring the bell to be notified when we upload something new.